You won't believe your eyes. In today's video, we're diving into some of the most ridiculous and downright confusing truck maneuvers ever caught on camera. From poorly timed turns and unbelievable drifts, to hilariously failed reverse attempts, you'll be left wondering, how did these people even get a license? Get ready, because what you're about to see will leave you both laughing and furious. In the world of construction, there are people who make history in unexpected ways. This video compiles the peak moments when heavy equipment operators suddenly become circus performers, and the ending couldn't be more tragic. Prepare yourself for some incredible fails. Watch the dramatic moments as the truck sinks into the mud. The sound of wood breaking echoes, and a life lesson is presented in a way that couldn't be clearer. This is not just a video about trucks, but a story about courage, recklessness, and a little bit of naivety. On the muddy wasteland, when all hope seemed lost, a steel monster appeared. It was a T-150 tractor, its engine roaring like thunder, slowly pulling a giant Kamaz truck stuck in the mud. This scene was not only a rescue, but also a testament to the enduring strength and never-give-up spirit.
Ой, точно подмоет. Это работает тут в таких условиях.
Recent severe weather has caused severe flooding at the Torkham border crossing, leading to major disruptions to travel. Heavy storms and torrential rains have washed away major sections of the road, making travel extremely difficult and dangerous. The Kraz 255B1 is a powerful, six-wheel drive off-road truck. The B1 is an improved version of the original Kraz 255. It is known for its incredible off-road capabilities, which is why you often see videos of it crossing rivers, driving through mud, and overcoming obstacles. A video that recently went viral shows a dump truck crash, a stark reminder of the importance of road safety. The footage captures the moment the massive vehicle spins out of control, showing how quickly an accident can happen and the devastating consequences it can have. The first step is to take a deep breath and calmly assess the situation. Don't panic. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, we turn things around. We look at the problem from a new perspective, brainstorm different solutions, and don't hesitate to ask for help. In a moment of chaos, a houseboat was swept away by the strong current, crashing straight into the solid concrete footing of a bridge. A loud crash shattered the silence, splintering wood and splashing water. The house's flimsy structure tilted to one side, while the sturdy bridge stood firm, defying the force. We are more than just logging trucks. We are a symbol of resilience, of hardened lumberjacks, and of relentless work. Each load leaves with a heavy burden, but also with the pride of a legacy. From narrow, winding mountain roads to troubled construction sites, we explore the fine line between expert driving and reckless driving. Are these drivers doing their best, or are they just desperate drivers? Prepare for a thrilling ride. Watch truck, crane, and excavator drivers face impossible challenges on treacherous roads. This is more than just driving skills. It's a high-stakes battle of wits, where even the slightest mistake could lead to disaster.
привет. У нас тут немного.
The roads of Yakutia, a vast region in Russia, present a unique challenge. Despite being one of the coldest places on Earth, the terrain is incredibly diverse. In winter, the roads often freeze over, turning into icy slides that shimmer in the dim light of the Sunday. It's a thrilling and beautiful driving experience.
Походу в этой слайде. Слайд с бульдозером. Ладно.
When the icy roads of Siberia's Yakutia region melt, they can become deadly traps. This giant Kamaz truck, a symbol of endurance, became horribly stuck, sinking deep into the thin ice. When your MTZ-82's transmission fails, don't panic. Here are some steps you can take to diagnose and fix the problem and get your tractor back in business. The battle between Mitsubishi and Hilux has no winners or losers. Each vehicle has its own advantages and disadvantages. Hilux is the perfect choice for those who need a durable, reliable vehicle for work. As for Mitsubishi, it will be the friend of those who love exploration and adventure. A massive mud explosion has rocked Phakant, the capital of Myanmar's jade industry. What was originally a mud pit has turned into a disaster, sweeping away everything in its path. As the explosion rang out, miners fled in panic. Tons of mud and rock, byproducts of the relentless jade mining operation, poured out like a gray tsunami, engulfing the area. Get ready for a thrilling and unexpected ride. Join me as we explore the world of giant trucks and the people behind them. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future vlogs. The bus, a steel monster, plunged into the raging brown water, its engine roaring defiantly. The murky water, thick with mud and debris, slammed against the windshield, obscuring the driver's vision. Inside, passengers leaned forward, expressions a mix of fear and grim determination as the vehicle rocked and groaned against the force of the current. The truck sped along, carrying its heavy load through the vast fields and rows of bare trees. Gusts of wind whipped up snowflakes that clung to the windows, creating a hazy layer. In the driver's seat, the driver kept his eyes fixed on the road ahead, his hands gripping the steering wheel, overcoming all difficulties to get the shipment to its destination. At a busy intersection in Campos dos Goitacazes, Rio de Janeiro, traffic was completely blocked. The cause? A large, long, and heavily loaded truck was struggling hopelessly through a tight curve. The vehicle backed up, moved forward, and backed up again, like a giant mechanical monster trying to squeeze into a box that was too small. Freezing, wild, and deadly roads in Yakutia. When the icy roads become lifelines, a life or death rescue begins. A powerful Volvo, braving the bitter cold to rescue trapped people. This is not just a trip, but a fight against nature. What will you do when you are alone facing the snowstorm and ice?
Mas tawat na silid niya. Silid niya mas ta.
The roar of the engines tore apart the silence of the mountains and forests. On the steep hillsides, giant logs were dragged with great difficulty, leaving deep marks in the rocky soil. It was a relentless battle between human strength and the harshness of nature, between iron and steel machines and the majesty of the deep forest. Forget the paved roads. The Unimog was born to conquer the most difficult terrain. With a powerful engine and outstanding off-road capabilities, this vehicle will bring you an exciting driving experience. The Unimog is more than just a vehicle, it is a symbol of adventure. The T40 tractor, a true legend in the fields, is not only a tool of labor, but also a companion of the farmer. It is not simply a transporter of fertilizers, but also the heart of sustainable agriculture. And when winter comes, in the bitter cold, the T40 remains firmly on the road, smoothing the slippery, icy roads, ensuring safety and smoothness for everyone. Under the starry Nevada night sky, a caravan of cars drives through the night. The headlights of the cars create a tunnel of light, passing through the shadows of giant trees and old gas stations. Each car has its own story, an endless adventure. The arduous journey has ended, but the power of the giant machines still resonates. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next breathtaking action scenes. See you again in the upcoming eye-catching trips.
Alhamdulillah, berhasil alhamdulillah ya. Wah,
Under the starry Nevada night sky, a caravan of cars drives through the night. The headlights of the cars create a tunnel of light, passing through the shadows of giant trees and old gas stations. Each car has its own story, an endless adventure.
怖いで原付役についてアホやって通って落ちるビャー嘘や
In an instant, the deafening screech of brakes tore through the silence. The small car, despite its desperate efforts, could not escape its fate. The impact was like a thunderclap, shaking everything. The tremendous force from the giant iron block crushed the front of the car, turning the sleek sports car into a pile of twisted, crushed metal. Are you ready for an emotional ride? From train-challenging truck driving idiots to shocking train derailments and the most dangerous railway scenes, this video has it all. Prepare for moments that will leave you both amazed and in disbelief. This is a wake-up call about bad decisions and their consequences. Watch the breathtaking moments where reckless truck drivers confront giant trains and the unpredictable ending. Don't miss the terrifying train derailment or the heroic locomotives plowing through the white snow. Overloaded tractor trailers are not just a technical or legal issue. They are also a story of conscience and responsibility. On the endless interstates, where truck drivers are celebrated as unsung heroes, overloaded truck accidents are a painful reminder. The tractor roared through the water, making for a dramatic scene. The vehicle bobbed in the fast-moving current, but never faltered. It was more than just a simple act of getting from point A to point B. It was a powerful statement. It was an image of the perseverance of the American farmer, who faces harsh weather every day. Are you ready for some breathtaking moments? Watch as the brave truck drivers face the toughest challenges. Crossing muddy roads and rickety wooden bridges, every meter of the road is a battle for survival. Will they be able to overcome the challenges and reach their destination safely? Follow along and find out.
Puta que pariu.
Девочки. Господи, господи.
Complete traffic jam, with hundreds of vehicles lining up in the cold night.
Are you serious? Can he? What?
Get ready for some crazy stunts, some crazy water splashes, and moments where you can't help but say, wow, how did you get through that? This is not just a battle between machines and nature, but also the bravery and daring of real farmers. With its state-of-the-art waterproof technology and specially designed body, the U8 is more than just a means of transportation. It's a versatile beast, ready to conquer any terrain. Want to cross a river or simply test your limits? The U8 is the answer. The holiday season is just around the corner. Amidst all the excitement and joy, don't forget that we all have a responsibility to keep ourselves and those around us safe. Always drive carefully, don't speed or overtake recklessly, and never drink and drive. Safe driving is the best way for you and your loved ones to have a fulfilling and meaningful holiday season. Imagine a giant machine digging through tons of earth and rock, but completely silent. No more engine noise, no more dust. And best of all, never needing to refuel. This excavator runs on electricity directly from the grid, allowing it to continuously work without ever needing to stop for food.
Haydi Fatih, sana güveniyoruz. Yuhuu! Evet, müthiş başarılı oldu.
With their specialized tractor-trailer design and massive towing capacity, these trucks easily haul massive 50-ton cranes, demonstrating their superior strength and reliability. These are no ordinary trucks, but symbols of engineering prowess and durability, built to tackle the biggest projects.
C'est le camion.
A massive tanker explosion ripped through the peacefulness of the highway, turning a seemingly ordinary moment into an unbelievable disaster. As flames raged and black smoke billowed into the sky, witnesses were faced with a life or death decision: run or fight.
We have to go.
Attention, nous vivons actuellement une situation, il y a un accident sur le métropole.
Come and witness the battle between these two legends at Tractoriggiata Prigidor 2024. It will not be just a race, but a show of giants. Get ready for a day of roaring engines, smoke and dust, where one of them will be crowned champion. Don't miss out.
Momci, pratite sudi, nemojte naglo polako. Prati suju.
To tackle the job, a custom-built transporter was used, weighing in at 1,100 tons and supported by 40 axles. The transporter was described as a dinosaur truck, and locals often gathered along the roadside to watch the massive transport as it passed by. Think you've seen it all?
I've seen
Think
too many
again.
tractors wrecked just like this.
These moments
When a
will take
driver
you to a
floors it in
whole new
deep
level
mud,
of failure
thinking more
of heavy
throttle means more
machinery
traction.
as it gets
That's a
swallowed
rookie
by mud.
mistake.
Watch
The
and
Belarus
share with us your
MTZ
favorite.
522 is tough, sure, but not invincible. All right, check this out. The Kubota 6001 is digging into some serious mud here. This is where smaller machines either shine or stall. But look how it keeps its momentum.
Have you ever seen a battle between steel and water? Watch as the giant tractors brave the flood at Rufford Ford. This is not just a small puddle, this is a real battle, where the drivers show their bravery and courage. Will these giant machines win, or will they fall victim to the water? In the muddy field, the harrow roared, fighting the deep mud. The wheels slid, turning in the sticky soil, each turn a struggle. The engine roared, belching black smoke, like a steel monster trying to overcome the final challenge. Every time the trucks loaded with glue rolled, the road became a battlefield. The roar of the engines, the screeching of the wheels on the gravel, sounded like a tragic lament. The asphalt road, already old, now had to bear the terrible weight. The arduous journey has ended, but the power of the giant machines still resonates. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next breathtaking action scenes. See you again in the upcoming eye-catching trips. The steel giants were facing off. The engines roared like dragons, and black smoke billowed into the sky. The two bulldozers charged at each other, tearing up dirt and rocks, like two bulls fighting over territory. When a huge John Deere 7530 broke down, we were there fast. With a combination of professional skills and state-of-the-art equipment, our team performed a flawless rescue, getting the machine back up and running in no time. Another successful mission, another happy farmer. It was like floating on a road made of sunlight. My car glided, cutting the calm lake in two, every ripple telling a story of freedom. This was not just a ride, it was a feeling. When it comes to operating giant machines, it seems that only experienced, brave, and cautious people can do it. However, life is not like a dream. Sometimes ignorance, subjectivity, or simply a moment of carelessness can turn tractors or heavy equipment into unpredictable dangers. A heavily loaded truck struggled up the steep slope, the engine roaring at full power like a lament. The driver, with his cap on backwards and his hands gripping the steering wheel, tried to force the truck forward bit by bit. Sweat beaded on his forehead, and he thought to himself, "Just a little bit more." With its powerful 4WD system, this tractor will help you easily overcome any terrain, from muddy fields to rough slopes. Even with a full trailer, it remains extremely stable. This is the epitome of durability and reliability. This tractor is built to work hard, just like you. Each vehicle is a living legend. The sturdy steel body, covered in dust and mud, tells the story of journeys through dense jungles. The engine roars like a beast, easily conquering the steepest slopes and most difficult terrain. These vehicles do more than transport timber. Only those who have witnessed it can understand the power of the mud to swallow a giant tractor. But in such a desperate situation, the American farmers did not give up. Together, they performed a breathtaking rescue, challenging all the limits of nature. You will be amazed at what they did. Another wise person comes to our party. They're the type of person who's always ready to jump in and deliver a definitive truth that everyone should know. They might be the coworker who confidently declares, "I told you so," when a project goes wrong, or the guy at the bar who uses Google to prove his point. Get ready to witness pure power. The SN Southern Eastern Dump Truck Team is more than just a team. It is a legendary force on the highway. We are talking about a custom-built dump truck team that dominates every road with raw power and impressive style. This is not just farm work. This is a picture of strength and resilience, where beauty lies not in the flashiness, but in the dedication, in the sweat on the field. The girl and the tractor are one, together creating straight furrows, ready for a bountiful harvest. The convoy groaned and writhed as it climbed the steep slope, like a giant earthen wall in the heart of the forest. Each vehicle was a lone warrior, growling in defiance of gravity. The whine of the engines, combined with the crunch of rubble beneath the wheels, created a symphony of perseverance. This truck is more than just a machine. It is a powerful machine that gets the job done quickly. Whether you are working on a large construction site or need to transport materials for a small project, this truck is ready. It is a reliable vehicle that will get you from point A to point B without any hassle. The Howo truck, brave and resilient, overcomes the spectacular slopes of the Northwest. It is not just a means of transportation, but also a formidable warrior, conquering every hairpin bend and steep mountain pass.
Tá meio perdida lá. Calma, moço!
Vai no vemos!
This Tatra truck does not run away from mud or rocks. On the contrary, it dives straight into them, with every powerful blow, every grinding of the wheels, proving that this is a machine built to conquer, not to be displayed. Every scratch, every dent on the bodywork tells a story of challenges overcome, of terrain conquered. The car was roaring, each wheel was wrapped in the mud, trying to overcome the last obstacle. The engine screamed, a desperate attempt to escape the vortex of the swamp that was swallowing it. The roar of the engine was not just noise, but also a symbol of determination, of the will to not back down in the face of difficulty. Imagine driving a fleet of mega trucks, each carrying a piece of the world's largest machine. It's a huge pressure, but also a great sense of pride when you do something few others can do. This is a job for people who are not afraid of challenges, who are always eager to conquer the impossible. Witness the power and precision of heavy machinery, along with the ingenuity and determination of the workers. From rolling hills to newly paved roads, this video is a testament to the pioneering spirit and commitment to sustainability. It is not just a story about construction, but also a story about creating a better future, where technology and nature blend together in perfect harmony. While steep roads may seem challenging, for experienced drivers, they are an opportunity to showcase their talent. By combining skill and instinct, good drivers can conquer every curve with ease, making every ride an exhilarating experience. Keep a firm grip on the wheel, because the adventure is ahead. Each truck was loaded with large, straight logs, a testament to the logger's tenacity. The truck moved slowly, the roar of the engine breaking the silence of the forest. Dust covered the wheels and the paint was faded, but the driver was confident, his hands steady as he steered the giant back to the city. When emergencies go beyond the confines of a typical fire, we are the force to be called upon. Tron Fire's Advanced Technical Support Unit, ETZ, is more than just a fire department. We are true technical experts, fully equipped to tackle the most complex challenges a community can face. Huge logging trucks trudge along bumpy, muddy, rutted roads. Each trip is a battle, where the strength of man and machine must face the harshness of nature. This is not just work, but part of life here, a challenge that the loggers are familiar with. The arduous journey has ended, but the power of the giant machines still resonates. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next breathtaking action scenes. See you again in the upcoming eye-catching trips.